Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to review some problems from sections 10.3 and 10.4. Let's start off with this one. Use the diagram of circle E to find the length of AC. Tell what theorem you use. So here we have a diameter that is perpendicular to a chord. So by theorem 10.5, and you can find this in detail on the PowerPoint with the notes. That means that CF is congruent to FA. So CF is also 7. So AC is equal to CF plus FA, which is 7 plus 7, which is 14. Next problem. Find the measure of the indicated arc in the diagram. So once again, we have a diameter that's perpendicular to a chord. So automatically the arc CD is congruent to the arc DE. So I'm going to substitute the expression. CD is 9x. DE is 80 minus x. I'm going to first add x to both sides. So 10x is equal to 80. And then divide by 10. So x is equal to 8. So that means that CD, the measure of CD, is 9 times 8, which is 72 degrees. And the diagram of circle C, QR is equal to ST, which is equal to 16. We want to find the value of CU. Okay, for this problem, if we have two congruent chords, then that means that they're equidistant to the center. So if they're equidistant, that means that UC and CV are congruent, or they're equal to each other. So now I could substitute the values. 2x is equal to 5x minus 9. I'm going to subtract 5x to both sides. So negative 3x is negative 9. So therefore, x is 3. And if x is 3, that means that CU is 2 times 3, which is 6. And the diagram in example 4, suppose ST is equal to 32 and CU is equal to CV is equal to 12. Find the given length. Okay, so here we have two chords, QR and ST, and notice that they're equidistant to the center because they're 12 units away. So automatically QR is equal to ST, which is 32. So this is 32 automatically. And then QU, to find QU, if UC is the distance from the chord to the center, then automatically U bisects QR. So if U bisects QR, that means that QU is half of QR, which is half of 32, which is 16. So this part here is 16. Now, we have to find the radius of the circle. The radius is from the center to the edge of the circle. To find that, I'm going to connect C to Q. That's my radius from C to Q. And notice that CQ is the hypotenuse of this triangle here. Okay, CQ is the hypotenuse of that triangle. So to find the hypotenuse, I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So if I do a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, I'm going to use 12 and 16 as the legs to get the hypotenuse. Okay. So this is 144 plus 256 is equal to c squared. So 400 is equal to c squared. Opposite of squaring is square root. So that means that c is the square root of 400. And the square root of 400 is 20. Now we're going to review some problems from section 10.4. Find the measure of the red arc or angle. Okay, for this one, you have to remember that the inscribed angle is half of the arc that's intercepted. So this angle here is half of the arc. So if the arc is 90, that means that angle HGF is 45 degrees, half the measure of angle HGF. Okay, and vice versa. If we have the inscribed angle, like we have here, we have this 38-degree angle, then the arc is twice as much. So the measure of arc TV is twice as much as 38, which is, I believe, is 76 degrees. And then for number 3, we have to find the measure of angle ZXW. Okay, that angle intercepts this arc here, but we don't know the measure of the arc, but we could find it because this arc is also intercepted by this 72-degree angle. So that means that the arc is twice as much as the angle, which is 144 degrees. And then angle WXZ is half of 144. So the measure of angle WXZ is 72 degrees. Okay. And you should notice that inscribed angles that intersect the same arc are congruent to each other. So that's why angle WXZ is also the same as WYZ. Okay. And then these types of problems, find the value of each variable. So if you have a quadrilateral inscribed in a circle, that means that the opposite angles are supplementary. So if you need to recall that, supplementary means that they add up to 180. So that means that x plus 80 is 180. So x is equal to 100 degrees. Same thing for the y. Y plus 75 is equal to 180. So y is equal to 105 degrees. Okay. Next example, 2a and 2a is equal to 180. So 4a is equal to 180. So A is 45 degrees. And then for the B variable, 4B plus 2B is equal to 180. 6B is equal to 180. So B is equal to 30 degrees. And last example, 10x plus 8x is 180. So if 18x is 180, then x is equal to 10. And finally, c plus 2c minus 6 is equal to 180. Oops. So 3c minus 6 is equal to 180. So 3c is equal to 186. And if you divide 186 by 3, you get 62. So C is 62. And that's it.